In his speech, Trump is talking about the largest transfer of wealth in history. Does he have something digital in mind? We're going to follow up here too. The head of digital assets at Goldman Sachs is here with us. He really knows a lot about the problems and which assets will be hit next, which is great. Guys, Flair taught us some new things in this movie. A lot of places sent us news, like XRP and Robinhood. This is where we should begin with what Trump said. We made history when we agreed to trade with the UK. It was the biggest change in wealth in history. We also made history over the weekend when we agreed to trade with China. These are both great deals. They agreed that we should take it down. Scott, we need to write down the little things. You're going to work hard on that. China has chosen to let the US trade and do other things with them, though. Still, they have to do it. We're going to see what happens. But the time we spent with both of those places was great. Okay, guys, what's going on? This movie has too much to share, but it looks like cooler heads are taking over. The US and China have both cut their taxes by a lot. The US dropped its prices on Chinese goods from 145% to 30%, and China dropped its prices on US goods from 14% to 10%. That's a little better than what it was. Do you know? But it's still more than when Trump first dropped taxes during his first term. Just so you know, this is still going to be 11% more than the taxes that Biden kept in place in some places. Okay? And then here is President Trump signing an official deal with Saudi Arabia to do business together. Wow, it looks like a lot of fun at this party. Okay? The next wave of change will be led by Matthew D. McDermott, who is the global head of digital assets at Goldman Sachs. Let me tell you more about this. What do you think will be the most important short-term effect of blockchain on standard finance at that point? What will the next change look like? I believe the Setcoin bills that were approved by both houses of Congress will have a big impact on the United States. Some people think that safe coins could be the next big thing, but I believe that banks could start using them right away if the rules are clear. That could be used more often. Big players can use digital cash faster now, and it's clear that we're keeping a close eye on it. That makes me very happy. The market infrastructure bill, which is a more general bill, is also getting a lot of press right now. For our group, being able to do something is very important. It should be possible to sell stable coins, or at least use them, and then change the balance sheet underneath. I think there are two important steps, and I'm excited about both of them. This is because that's how the government wants them to be. Just quickly, they're really excited about safe coins because they think they will help their currency. What do you think it means? Yes? The dollar comes from the US. The pound is used in the UK. The euro is used by the EU. France has the franc, and so on. Every central bank has its own money. Everyone wants the best for their money. Let's find a way to get people to buy US debt to make up for the fact that our money isn't used as much around the world. They think stable coins are the best thing ever. Yes? Most of the time, stable coins are backed by stocks. Bonds from the government. Hey, Scott Bessent, for the market to be fair, someone has to buy our debt if China, Japan, the UK, and some of our other friends are going to sell it. That could turn into something like a national disaster if they don't. If the bond market goes up to 5 or 6%, it could be very bad for the US dollar. They are looking at the bond market right now. That's some information from the stablecoin talk, or places to buy money and use banks. This sounds good to me, and I think being tough is kind of important when you think about why we put money and time into that part of our business. Just look at how the markets work now. It's very clear when the stores close. One of the most important things about trading during the day is being able to make deals happen when you need them to. That must be a sign of strength. I agree with you that danger is important. We've talked about this some. There is a lot of risk in credit markets. A lot of that can be cut down with this technology. One way it does this is by making it easy to move collateral, like money market fund tokens or tokenized bonds. You can do that with a T+0 price. There are many derivatives and other financial instruments on the market right now that are backed by goods whose prices are expected to go up by T+1 or T+2. To deal with that risk, it makes sense to keep bigger sets of money aside. This power to make the process of giving out security easier gets very strong. Being open is the other one, I think. You'll notice that there are a lot of buy-side people, private funds and other types of funds among the guests over the next few days. Oh, that's also very interesting. If you can tokenize and really grow that market, you can get a lot of new buyers. You can also give away data and other things so that everyone has access to real-time info, which is hard to get in many markets right now. And from there, it should be clear how that could be swapped more often. What do you think? I see a lot of changes that are both strange and interesting. We don't believe there will be as much desire as there will be when trading is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This is because these bond markets and the stock market only trade at certain times. Every day, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, you could trade these goods. It doesn't matter where you are or what time it is. That will be very strong in the days to come. This is Venik, and it just started a $120 billion tokenized government fund. Wait, $1.02, $0, 0 cents, $0.12 million, please. Yes. They just put out the VBIL Reserve Fund, which is in addition to the crypto ETFs and weak funds they already have. The Ethereum, Avalanche, Solana, and BNB chains now have it live. Wormhole and Securitize are running these chains. But I want to show you this because you already have the XRP ledger working with their R. So it's only a matter of time. XCES. We already know that VINIQ will be interested in XRP goods. Securitize knows that working with Ripple has been bad in the past and that it can't do it now. It's clear that they understand who they hire. It's only a matter of time before XRP is added. Afterwards, you talk about how XRP will likely be used and partnered in 2025. MasterCard can be used. MasterCard lets people use XRP to pay for things at live events. For a few years now, we've seen Ripple work with Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Union Pay, and other payment methods all over the world. Rust stablecoin growth happens in waves. Businesses like Big Forex and iSend are starting to use stablecoin to move money between countries, which is good for its growth. Let's talk about how much better these systems would be if they use